This is a video from eSkills Zone. For more videos, notes, and certificates, please visit www.eskillszone.com.
Hello and welcome. Hi viewers. Today in this video we will discuss module 9 of chapter Introduction to C Programming Language. So the topic we are gonna discuss today and learn today is very important, very important from programming point of view, and it is the rules for naming variable in C language. So each and every language has its own rules, so we are specifically now learn the rules for naming variable in C language. So let's start. Each variable in C language must have a unique name or identifier. Following rules are used to name a variable. First rule is a variable name can only contain alphabets, and those are uppercase or lowercase. Digits and underscore sign. So this is underscore sign. Second point is variable name must begin with a letter or an underscore. It can not begin with a digit, or you can call a numeric digit like 0 to 9. We cannot use any of these numbers. Third point is a reserved word cannot be used as a variable name. Number 4, there is no strict rule on how long a variable name should be, but we should choose a concise length for variable name to follow good design practice. So some examples: of valid variable names are height, average, weight, and underscore var1. So here you can see that all of these variables have alphabets. The first one, height, is all consists of alphabets. Average, weight, all consists of alphabet. Here the variable is started with an underscore sign, which is also allowed in C language, and the numeric digit is always written in the end or after the alphabet, but the variable should not be started with a digit, cannot be started as well. So here we will perform an activity, and it is the activity is that we will write some of the we will encircle the valid variable names among the following. So we'll write some of the like underscore hello, semicolon, second is 1 var, you can type comma, and then roll underscore num, and then year 23 blue, and then float, we'll type case, and then under dollar symbol car, and then name, and then equal to color, and then float. So you can see all the reserved words cannot be typed and used as a variable name. So if you see that here, that we're gonna circle the valid variable names. So this is a valid variable name because it is started with an underscore and it is allowed. This is not allowed, so we're not going to highlight this one. This is also allowed because it consists of all the alphabets, and this is also allowed because it is starting with an alphabet and contains numeric digits, but it is right after the 3 alphabets. Float cannot be used because it is a keyword, reserved word. Case can be used because the first letter is a capital, and then $car can also be used as a variable. Name can be used as well. Equal to color can be used as well. This float can also be used because the first letter is a capital. So there's an important note I'm gonna type. We will do this practice in the code block to understand that all these are valid variable names or not. So the note is good programming practice suggests that we should give appropriate name to a variable that describes its purpose. For example, in order to store salary of a person, appropriate variable name could be salary or wages. So I'm gonna discuss all these variables, whether they are valid variable names or not, in the code blocks for better understanding. So let's switch to the IDE code blocks viewers. So here we are here's the interface of the code blocks. We'll go to the file menu, go to the new, and then click on the empty file and save it with the extension .c in the name as rules of variables, var. That's enough. So first we will type in header file include stdio.h, and then include con io.h. Now we'll type void main function, and then type under this structure we will type first like integer underscore hello comma, semicolon. So let's see what happens. We'll build this. So you can see an error. So since you can see there's comma is not allowed, if you build this, there is no error. So it means that this hello is not a valid variable name, so we will not highlight it, we will just leave it. The next one is one var, so we will see this. We will type so this is also not allowed. We'll click on the build button, so you can see that we are an integer constant. I'm gonna show like this way, splitting the two windows, and then show you how they are all used in the program. So you can see that this is not a valid variable name, so we will leave it, will not highlight. The second one. Third one is roll num. So let's see, it's a valid variable name as it seems. We click on the build button, so there's 0 errors, 0 warnings, so it's a valid variable name, so we will highlight it in yellow. Next one is A23 blue, we have highlighted, so we will check it whether it's A23 blue. I'm gonna build this. 0 error, 0 warning, 0 minutes to valid variable name, so we have highlighted in yellow. Then there is a float keyword is used, so if you click on, you can see that 2 or more data types and declaration specifies float is a data type. Integer also, so 2 data types cannot be typed in a single line, so float cannot be considered and treated as valid variable names. Once again, there's a keyword case, so let's see. We'll click on the build button, so there are 0 warnings because it's a case sensitive language, and if we type C small, then it will generate error. Let's see, we'll build this program. So you can see case is actually a keyword, so it cannot be used and identified, but this C has a capital C, this case has a capital C, so it is considered as a valid identifier, a variable name. Like this, if you see, we can see 0 error, 0 warnings. So if we type $CAR like this and click on the build button, 0 error, 0 warning, because it can also be considered and treated as a valid identifier or variable name. If we type name, it can also be considered and treated as a valid variable or identifier. We will click on the build button, 0 error, 0 warning, no problem. Now we'll type equal to symbol and color like this. If you click on the build button, so we cannot use this equal to symbol as identifier character, so we will not highlight it, we will leave it, because equal to symbol, comma, all special characters cannot be used with the variable names. Likewise, float started with a capital F can also be treated and considered as a valid variable or identifier name in C language. So this is how we can understand that equal to symbol and comma cannot be used and added as identifier or variable name. So we have just executed, and now we have a clear picture that which are the valid variable or identifier names out of all these examples by executing them, so that we have a strong and concepts about the C language variable names and identifiers. So these are all the strict rules. We cannot go beyond all these rules, because if we go beyond, then we will not be able to use correct variable name or identifier in our program. That's all, viewers. Thanks for watching.